I don't know what kind of data rate we're going to have today. But I have set my bit rate down to the lowest it can go. 640 by 360. Knowing damn well we're going to be getting the disco ball of death. I can go lower than that. I can go down to 200. God knows what the video looks like. Let me take a look at the video, actually. I haven't even seen the video yet. So... Good morning, anyway. Good evening, good afternoon. So... Commercials... 200. God knows what the video looks like. Let me take a look at the video, actually. I haven't even... It looks like it's okay. It looks... So... Good morning, anyway. Good evening, good afternoon. So... Okay. Alright, so it's playing. Could be worse. Michelle, I saw your documentary on YouTube, and really liked it. Or you really are a special person, and I believe your spiritual powers and your powers can control the weather. Sending love, thank you. It's too bad that we can't corral a rusty individual that is doing these distributed denial of service attacks. We don't know why they're doing these attacks. Me and Butter know who they are, but we're not going to say a word about that until we have a more clear answer to verify. It is bad, yeah, I know it is. How you doing, guys? We got a DDoS going on, that's why it's bad. I cannot afford to keep using my T-Mobile because we still haven't gotten all the bills paid this month yet. And the new billing cycle doesn't begin anyway until later on. Since you don't really need to see me anyway, its important part is the sound. So, there we go. As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters, alright? As long as you can understand what I'm saying. No one else has... Because someone else is being attacked by the same person. Hello? Does anybody realize that? Yeah. Okay? His name is Noodles. That idiot is up to his old shit. Alright? So we have to do what we got until we can get someone to finally shut him down. We know it's Noodles. Me and Butter know it's Noodles. Okay? But we just don't have enough to indict him. Alright? So we are not going to say any more than that. Okay? It's not me. And it's not you. It's the man in the middle that's doing this. It's not anyone else here. Yeah. Okay? His name is Noodles. That idiot is up to his old shit. Alright? So we have to do what we got. That fucker is not going to stop me from doing my job. How do you know it doesn't? Do you know everything about every single channel on YouTube? How do you know it's not happening to other people? How do you know it's not happening to other people? Because their internet connection is faster than mine. When you're transmitting through asymmetrical digital subscriber line, okay, ADSL, you don't have much of a friggin' bandwidth, okay? He's exploiting a person on a fixed income, which is even more disgusting. I don't know if you really like my test pattern, but the reason I use the test pattern is because it's a static image. Okay? As a static image, it's going to play better. Alright? It's not going to move, except the time you'll see it will update occasionally. Which is kind of useful, I guess. I'm sure you watch other people who've got fiber to the pole or fiber to the home and, cable modems. When you're on a fixed income, you have to deal with what you have. You don't have the option to go, it's okay! It's alright! You don't have $1 million in your pocket during an economic depression. You don't have that kind of money. You gotta do with what you got. If all you have is enough to rub 2 nickels together to get an internet connection working, because that's all you can get in your area, you use what you have. Ask your grandmothers. Ask anyone who's been through the Great Depression. It's the same shit. You're doing what you got. This is all you got. This is what you got to do with it. Okay? It doesn't mean you're a bad person. You know what you want better. But you got to realize, I have to pay for rent. I have to pay for food. I have to pay for everyday expenses. And if this is all you can do, this is all you can do. I do have internet invested in the connection that's available to me, T-Mobile, but right now I didn't buy a 10. I only have a 10 gigabyte package. You only have a 10 gigabyte internet package for the remainder of the month, and I've already used up 4 gigabytes of it. Okay. Because we like to use the home internet when we can, because it's not metered. I don't have to worry about running out of data right in the middle of a live stream. I have a cat, but yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Let me sneak some me in here. I'm going to sneak a little bit picture of me in here. A little bit here. First of all, I haven't had any makeup on in a long time. Let's see. Yeah. I haven't had any makeup on in a long time because I haven't had the money to buy it. I took a picture of my face what it looked like with all the skin imperfections and blemishes, and I was like, holy crap, you need some makeup bad. You need some foundation. Maybe a little bit eyeliner. No, wait, you already got dark circles in your eyes. You don't need eyeliner. Fuck that. But you definitely do need some foundation to deal with the imperfections in your skin. Fine, I'll get some. Okay, so I was going to go down and get some today. But makeup is expensive. Anybody who ever bought foundation will tell you this. I put some on this morning, by the way. I don't Uh, yeah, I have some left. I put some on. I don't have much makeup left. I gotta get more. Anyway, the point is that I'm trying to make do with what I have. You know. Oh, cat, how are you doing? I am on my home internet. This is the one that Noodles is attacking. I'm on my home internet connection right now. I'm almost out of data on the other one because I downgraded to a 10 gigabyte plan. Krista, I don't think Krista has time for that. Yesterday we went shopping. We got some shopping done. And, so that's what we did. You know. Well, thank you. Let's get these Google Meets up. I think that usually works most of the time. Let's get the donate link up first. Why Noodles attacks me so much, I don't know. And I have verification that he's doing it too. Douchebag. Noodles. You could be, he could have used his skills for good. I don't know why he chose to waste his money on this bullshit game that he's doing. Let's get some people on the panel. I think the panel will work today. Okay. Let's get the panel up. Let's get some discussions going. That's what I usually do in the morning. I don't usually go screaming off the top of my lungs from the high mountains. Okay. I don't know how good the closed captions are going to work. They depend on speed, and it's not really that fast. He could do a lot of good for the community if he focused on the things that the community needs instead of focusing on his own agenda. Why does he do that? I don't know. Like most people, he's probably got unlimited internet on his internet, so he probably doesn't have to worry about spending money other than maybe getting a lack of sleep. You won't donate. You never donate. Don't even get me started saying I can't donate. You won't donate. Paul, how many times have you donated? Never. Don't tell me you can't. You won't. There's a difference. You can if you choose to. Super Chat is open. Please, if you don't feel comfortable going through the links above, you can just go through Super Chat. There's a $sign below. You can click on the $sign. Exactly, Gothic. That's exactly what's going on here. There's not money to throw around buying big internet pipes to stream a show that's a 2-hour show once a day, 6 days a week, plus 2 afternoons, early evening shows. I'm lucky enough I just got internet up. Regardless of the DDoS or not, I get about 1.7 megabits per second up and 25 megabits per second down. That's all I have for home internet speed. And right now, T-Mobile is giving about the same thing because there's so much demand for T-Mobile. Okay, Paul wants to come on. Let's get him on here. Let's get on here. That's what he's up to. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. Michelle, first of all, it was Hobo the Clown's comment who said he can't donate, and you said my name. Second of all, Michelle, I've given you a game that you never play. I've bought you a few games that you never play. When you're too lazy to bang the calendar, I bang it for you and get you the money. I donate my time.
It would be very difficult to play a game, stream it live on a connection like this right now.
No, you're not hearing what I said. I've said I've donated games to you that you don't play. I've given you
I know
games.
you've donated
Right.
games.
And also, that was Hobo's comment, who said he can't donate because of the show, but you said my name. That wasn't me who made that comment. If you look at the comment, that was Hobo the Clown. And Hobo the Clown's giving you a video card. He sent you a video card.
Yeah, I got the video card.
Right. So how can you say that no one's ever donated to you, Michelle?
Okay, so I take that back. I apologize.
Yeah. That was rude.
So anyway, let's see what Michelle would look like. It would be nice. I used to have a lot of money when I was in college and high school to dress nice. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Memberships, are a good option too for some people, but they don't like to deal with Google because Google and the Google Wallet system scares them. That's why we have multiple means that people can donate. We realize that people cannot deal with one or the other for either ideological reasons or technical reasons. I have understanding about that. Buy not high. We all donate to you. My Social Security taxes pay for you. Yeah, you were sub for 7 months. Plus, don't forget, I also, in essence, donated back to you when I gave you 4 months of World of Warcraft subscription so we could play together, Skynet. So in essence, you actually got your money back, if you think about it. See, I wanted to play World of Warcraft, and so I paid for Paul and Skynet to play for me on the World of Warcraft Classic for 4 months, both. I paid for their 4 months of subscriptions so that they could play. And we did. We played World of Warcraft at least once a week. And everybody was happy. Everybody was singing Kumbaya, and nobody was miserable. Okay, nobody had a problem. Then the audience got mad because I was paying for their subscriptions for 4 months. How you doing, Andrew? Let's get you in panel. Please, let's come together. Come together. Now. Over me. So, we have been doing things together as a team, but right now with the economy as it is, and Biden is not helping things still. He actually is insisting that finalizing legislation saying that people can't get leases on Indian reservation land, despite the fact that the Native American tribes want that royalty for land royalties. He's overriding the Indian nations about the issue of drilling on their land. I thought that was already declared unconstitutional, that he does not have the legal authority to do that. I know that. Okay, Andrew. Anyone else want to come on panel? There's the link. That's the public link. At least the panel seems to be working okay. I will donate on the 28th. That's fine. That's fine. I understand that. Not everybody can donate. And tomorrow is the first day of spring. For those of you who didn't know that. I'm sorry. Well, yes, in the southern hemisphere, it's the first day of spring. For us, it's the first day of winter. Or fall. So already we've seen temperatures that are going to be dropping into the chilly department. Right now, I'm actually seriously kind of wondering, where's all the Kermit and Friends people? I posted a link on their channel and the forum, and if you guys come on later on, welcome to the show. Sorry about the technical problems. Donate on the 28th. That's fine. That's fine. I understand that. Sorry about all the technical problems. You know, you have to deal with what you have. What we need to do is get more people to know about the show. Let's see. Chat room. Let's see. I think someone deleted it. Did they? I don't know. May have. Okay, got Skynet coming on now. Go ahead.
Hey, so I'm on break right now, so I can't be too long. But I had this question earlier, and I was wondering if maybe you knew the answer. So the question is, whatever happened to kissing booths? When did those go away? Because I was watching Leave It to Beaver earlier, and they were all getting all hyped up about doing some kissing at the kissing booth. And I've seen this in movies and shit. But whenever I go to the fair, there's no kissing booth. So where did the kissing booths go?
I'm too much concerned about bacterial meningitis. It was a simpler time back then. So that's probably where they went. They went away with the simpler times of when we used to get milk in glass bottles, and we used to have leaded fuel and gasoline, and so that's pretty much what happened. Times changed. Yeah, times changed. So, yeah, actually, those times were probably better than now. Let's see, back at the time of Leave It to Beaver, the 1960s, late 50s, home values, family was a big deal. Have you tried putting flyers on the telephone poles? Technically, that's illegal in Connecticut. You're not supposed to nail or screw anything to a telephone pole, or tape things to a telephone pole. A lot of the people in my area are not very internet savvy in that level. I do put them up on Facebook. I do announce the shows on Facebook. Speaking of that, I did not announce the stream out to Craig. Craig is not on Discord, so he probably doesn't have the information. So let me put this out for Craig and Krista. I mean, Krista does have internet. She has Facebook. She knows what time I stream, so she probably does know. But Craig, unfortunately, does not have an account on Discord. And okay, there's Andrew Scott. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay, man. How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Sky. How you guys doing?
Alright, now, how, at least it seems that the Google Hangout sound is okay.
Yeah, what's happening there, Michelle? What's this?
Noodles is
internet
doing
lately?
another DDoS session again, and so we reduced the bandwidth down to as low as we can go,
Okay.
so that we can stream out to people. And
Yeah, but how do you know it's him?
this is my internet, yeah.
I'm saying, how do you know it's him that's doing it?
Because Botter has said it, and even he had said he's been doing it. That's right.
I would
Even
hardly
he
call
said
that a
he had
reliable
been
source of
doing it.
information, to be fair, Michelle.
So it's not just me or one or two people saying it, he's been doing it. He himself admitted he's been doing it. And he said he will not stop. But the question is, why won't he stop? Considering the fact that it doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to do this? If you say you appreciate my content, why would you be doing this to people? Why would you do this to somebody? What's the logic behind it? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't answer that question, Michelle. Only he can, if that's the case. But again, it's proven it, you know. And maybe if you want to get into proving things, you have to maybe go a bit further, you know, like maybe.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
You know what I mean?
the thing is it's kind of hard to shut this guy, this behavior down because it's so unacceptable to people, and it's unacceptable to me,
Right. Okay.
and it's hurting innocent people who do enjoy the show that are probably shaking their heads, going, "Why is this Noodle such a cretin that he has to knock? That doesn't even do anything against him."
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
It's,
Michelle, have you thought about phoning the internet company just to make sure there's nothing maybe getting done in terms of repairs or something like that? Maybe, you know, because I've had this before, like, say,
well, they
the
are
signal box in the
working.
road's been
They are
sorted out
working
and everything.
on a local bridge. But like I said, I checked the internet with what's that called there? Speed test before we come on live. And then when I see the data rate on the internet go, this is before we go live, if I see it go below 1.4 megabits per second, I restart the router, and then I check it again and see if it goes back up to 1.7.
Hey, Michelle,
Yeah.
why do you keep thinking that Noodles is behind it, but you
Because
never
Noodles
believe?
has said he's doing
Wait,
it.
let me finish. Let me finish, Michelle. Why do you think it's Noodles, and why do you not think it's Botter?
Well, I already said why. I already explained it to you.
You didn't
Have you
explain it very well about Botter.
Well, have you spoke to Jimmy? Does he have the same problem?
Jimmy doesn't have internet. He only uses his cell phone internet from AT&T Wireless.
Fair enough.
Different network provider.
Andrew, nobody else has this problem. Only Michelle has it.
Yeah, I know.
So that leads me to believe it's not really related to them.
Well,
I don't know.
Because they would be doing it to everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's what I can't understand. Why is nobody else having this issue? Yeah.
no, technically, Noodles doesn't care if he's breaking federal law. He doesn't care. He thinks he's above the law. I don't know why he thinks he's above the law.
Why do you still associate with Blotter though?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest, Michelle, either.
I talk to a lot of
Stay-
different people on a lot of different networks. Okay, I don't always have a chance to pick and choose who I talk to. People just want to be part of my environment. They want to be part of my show, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but lately I know
Your
there's been a lot of like,
internet just
there's been a
stinks.
hurricane.
They are
There's been a
messing with you, taking credit
never
for
mind.
being a regular bad internet. I know my internet service is limited too, guys. There's not much that I can do about this.
Well,
Okay.
maybe you shouldn't have force kissed Noodles. You gave him a virus.
I never
now he gave
force
your-
kissed Noodles.
Now he gave your internet a
Guys,
virus. Michelle.
stop. Listen to me. If you look at the video I did when he was with me at the pizza restaurant, he
Michelle,
was
we
one that
know
was
you
force
didn't-
kissing me.
You were pretty
Or
aggressive.
demanding
Michelle.
that I kiss his hand. He was demanding I kiss his hand. Okay?
Michelle, you were
Now,
you were
he was doing that because he was trying to drum up revenue. Okay? I didn't
Michelle,
want
you
to.
should have told them to put the video up on the screen and watch it right then.
That probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah,
no?
It would
I
have
feel
been
that-
better. He was downplaying you, he was attacking you. So if you would have played that in front of everybody, that would have looked better in my eyes personally. But Michelle, it really doesn't matter. What happened with Noodles. You're gonna
All
keep
right, let's get
associating with
back
Blotter,
to-
so you're always gonna be here.
Let's get back
You're
to something that
always-
is a little more concerning. Fiona has been upgraded to a hurricane level 3. It's undisclosed to the Turks and Calico
Well,
Islands.
Michelle,
right now.
could that be maybe part of the problem with your internet? Maybe if you're on, not yeah, I know you're not quite on the East Coast, but you're near enough for the storm to hit to a degree.
It's like on the completely opposite side.
Yeah, but I mean, there's going to be some after effects, you know.
I'm not saying
Why
the
is-
storms couldn't have an impact, but it's pretty consistent
Yeah.
what's going on.
Maybe Frontier's headquarters are located in Puerto Rico.
Maybe
Does
not.
make sense, Andrew. Well, it does make sense. Fair enough.
I have fiber optic. My community invested in infrastructure of the future recently, so now I have 1,000. Yeah, I'm looking to see about getting that here in Winston. The phone company is installing fiber optics, but it's not in my town yet. Okay.
Well, Michelle, I don't know what's causing your internet problems, but I would suggest phoning the company up and asking what's going on if there's any issues. That way, you can't just put the blame out onto other people. Not that you're doing that in a nasty way, but it's just a natural thing most people would do.
Guys, it's only affecting some people. Already we have evidence that it's a DDoS attack going on. We already
What's
have
with the tunnel bear? I thought
we
you had tunnel bear.
we have the logging information. We know it. We know where all the logs are going to, where all the logs are coming from. We know which DDoS generators are doing it. We know who they are.
Okay, Michelle, here's a question, right? See when you're watching videos online, just scrolling through YouTube or whatever you're doing, do you have any problems with that?
Rarely ever.
Right, well,
Well, that would lead me to believe that it's just a personal issue, Michelle, like with
possibly
your
is.
computer.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
it's just the Mac.
Yeah, maybe it's the Mac,
I
Michelle.
mean, it's like what, 10 years old? 10 years old plus?
Yeah, well, the computer works fine. It was working fine as of a couple weeks ago, so we'll change.
Right. Well, things break down, you know?
Tell me about it.
Well, the point is, Catholic Drinking Sense, I have fiber optic cable. That's something I would like to consider in the future, like I said. Right now, but Frontier hasn't yet got it into Winston. They do have it in Torrington. It's about a few miles down the road from us. That maybe, they're going to get that in this area eventually.
Okay.
So it's right now. It's not in Winston. The floodwaters won't reach Michelle's house
Well,
from the
that's another
shore.
question you could ask. Has Krista had the same problems with her internet?
All right, let me answer. So let's talk about Fiona. First of all, where's Turks and Calicos Islands? Which domain is that? Is that UK or America?
I've never heard of it.
the Turks and Caicos Islands?
know where those are.
Because I'm curious where that is.
Can you spell it, Michelle? Can you type it in the chat?
Not just
Sure, I
typing
can
in
type
Google,
it.
Michelle. You
Sure.
have like literally Google in
That
front of
might
you.
help. Yeah.
All right, let me get to that screen here. I'm gonna type the question. Where are the Turks and Caicos Islands, and who owns them? Question mark.
Okay. Coming for you, Michelle.
I was going to say something similar, but you could beat me to it. Damn you.
They're coming.
Turks and Caicos Islands. Again, I've never heard of that, but I'll Google it myself. You got me curious now, Michelle.
Were you watching the funeral yesterday, Andrew?
I watched bits of it, but I got bored after a while. And plus, I think today as well.
They said it was the most viewed television event in history.
I doubt that, to be honest. But I think JFK's was maybe.
Yes, it has to do with uploading because streaming upwards.
Sorry, Michelle.
Even at 640 by 360,
Michelle, it is a British territory. Yes, it is, but it's like it's nearer the US than it is the UK.
Okay.
Look at the capital's name.
I don't know what is the name of the capital.
Well, Google it.
Okay. Let's find out. Let me yes, Siri.
Yeah.
Cockburn Town is the capital of Turks and Caicos Islands.
Cockburn Town.
That's exactly it.
What is the electrical voltage in Turks
Many
and
of us have
Caicos
it,
Islands?
Sorry?
Here's what I found.
Power plugs and sockets. Okay.
Yeah, Michelle, you gave out false information on your YouTube channel, Michelle. I don't want you to get struck. The fall starts on Thursday, not tomorrow. It starts Thursday at 9:03 p.m. 9:03 p.m. is the first day of fall officially.
Apparently, it's part of the.
Yeah,
is it
22nd or 22nd, the first day of autumn?
Type 1 is standard British plugs. Okay.
Thursday, yeah. And the weather's coming with
yep.
I can't wait.
Standard British.
Well, we were in single figures even just last week. So, but we've went up again. It's actually quite humid today. It's
same.
Annoying.
Summer's sticking around just for a little bit longer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It looks like it's Australian plug.
Hopefully fall doesn't pass us by too fast.
No, I mean, I think people think that when a certain date is set, that suddenly everything changes. It doesn't work like that.
I think I got mixed up with Cook Islands.
Change.
Let me start over again.
Yeah.
What country owns Turks and Caicos Islands?
The UK, Michelle.
The UK, Michelle. We've already answered this like 5 minutes ago.
The Turks and Caicos Islands are a British overseas territory located in the West Indies.
Okay.
Edna, we already answered this, Edna.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the West Indies.
Edna, we already answered this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's more closer to
the United States, but UK territory.
Oh.
So Michelle, if you wanted to go to the UK, you could swim over to those islands.
Okay.
No, you're not too far.
And you could be in the UK officially, yeah.
You watch the documentary?
What documentary?
Not watch it. The hobo says. I don't know what he's talking
documentary?
about.
No one knows about the documentary? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm getting the delay as well. Sky.
Yeah, there was a big one. I noticed when I jumped off earlier and tuned back into the stream, and it was a pretty big delay.
Yeah, because I thought you were still on the panel, Paul, and then I seen you on the side chat, and I thought, okay.
There's a link to the to documentary for those who didn't see it.
Yeah, I've watched that, Michelle. Yeah,
I know you have. A lot of everybody here has. I'm talking about for the new people, ones that might come in later on or may already be here. I didn't check that situation to see who's here yet.
But like your life is completely different now from when that documentary was taken, Michelle. Like a lot of the stuff doesn't apply. A lot of the stuff you don't practice anymore. Like it's completely. You need
Oh, I
an
also
updated.
didn't have a broken kneecap back then.
You need an updated one.
Things changed. Times changed.
We need a part 2.
I'll just a minute.
Featuring Ed.
Yeah,
No,
you know,
Times changed.
no.
100%.
But the person is still the same.
Throw some ideas out there.
It's that I just feel sorry for the bed. It just never gets a break. It's just always in constant use.
And not many people can say that.
No, not at all. No. I mean, I've lived with a few people, and it's still got a break. Yeah, and things just constantly being used. It's amazing.
So the point is that, like usual in the morning show, we are doing okay.
Yeah. Night shows do better, Michelle. Statistically, the night shows do a lot better. You should just cancel this morning show and go to night shows.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say cancel the morning shows. But I would
I
say
tend to
do
disagree
the-
that different audiences, yes, but it's not going to be a reason to cancel the morning shows, considering they do bring in the regulars. They do have a regular
Well, not to
viewership.
cancel them, but maybe do more night shows, I should say. Do more frequent night shows.
As I said before as well, like Friday and Saturday's fine for me now because the way the rotas have panned out, it's perfect. Even it doesn't bother me either way. Anyway, I would be glad you did the night shows even if I wasn't there.
That way you hit both demographics.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or maybe a 24-hour stream once a week. That'd be pretty good.
How you doing?
Constantly have the camera going.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel.
Hey, Granny 14.
I forgot to pin that link for donate. Shit, that's what I did. All right. Welcome to the channel. Sorry about the video resolution. We are still getting DDoS'd every day by Noodles.
Oh, did you forget the word already, Michelle? Did you forget the word?
He himself has said he's doing it.
DDoS, Michelle. Can you say DDoS?
DDoS.
Can you say DDoS, Michelle?
Isn't it an operating system? Yeah, it's a CDOS. It's also an operating system.
No, you're missing the point. It's called a DDoS. It's not called a DDoS.
Well, let's put it this way. Someone's being an asshole.
DDoS, Michelle.
That's really what it is. Someone's just being an asshole.
I think it's just your internet. I think it's just the operator, honestly.
I'm going to say...
it's not.
You're putting blame on
I'm
someone.
calling old-fashioned, Paul, but I also think it's just some sort of internet problem.
It's not the internet.
Gotta be.
I don't believe Noodles would do that, and I don't believe he's got the capacity to do that.
He doesn't even have a computer. He just has a phone.
He's got a cell phone. He's got friends with computers. Don't forget that.
Well, that doesn't mean he's doing it. If one of his
He
friends
said he was doing it.
No.
Michelle, what people say on the internet is easy to say.
He's probably being sarcastic, Michelle. You don't really tend to pick up on sarcasm. He's probably just being sarcastic if he did.
I mean, I've never heard of anyone else saying that, oh, Noodles has done this to me, or in that respect. Okay, he's done a lot of shady stuff, but haven't we all? But I don't know, Michelle. I think it's a bit. You can't jump to conclusions like that without real.
Too many people point the finger.
Yeah, and I'm no fan of Noodles myself. You know that, but I still wouldn't jump to conclusions like that. That could be considered slander.
I'm seeing more yellow now than red. Maybe his team is starting to get tired of it. I don't know.
That's cute. His team. That's cute, Michelle. You got an imagination on you.
What are you talking about, imagination?
Oh, your imagination just runs wild. You got Loomy living in your head. You're just blaming and pointing the finger at everybody for everything without any proof. You just got an imagination on you. Got quite an imagination.
Yeah, Gothic's got a point as well. He was saying, basically, when he first seen the documentary, that he thought you had real magic powers and you wouldn't be, vulnerable to attacks like that, especially by Ed
Let
or
me tell you
Wi-Fi.
what.
And
You
Ed is
can be
potentially a good
anything you
way
you
to.
aspire to be with hard work and dedication. That's the truth. You can be anything you believe you want to be if you're willing to put your best work into it. After all, take a look at Aleister Crowley. Here's a man who was involved in the dark arts, and he was successful at doing what he was
Hey,
doing.
Michelle.
Okay? Now, I don't do the dark arts like Aleister Crowley. But the point is that if you truly believe in what you can do and you work on it, you can achieve it. And that's the
True, I
truth.
suppose for some people, but you've really got to believe it if that makes sense. There's a lot of people that will say
Well,
things,
I'm
but they
sorry. I
don't
mean,
really
for
mean
some
it.
people who complain about the video, right now, I'm trying to do my best to keep the network up. Okay?
Mhm.
Now, I'm not going to give up just because Noodle says he wants to see me go flat on my face. I'm not going to give up for you. Fuck you. I'm going to keep trying to get my show out there.
Yeah, I suppose.
A real Snow Queen would send Sixers to Noodle's house and knock him out. He doesn't have Wi-Fi. He uses a cell phone.
Yeah, but he might have Wi-Fi in his house.
You
I
assume
don't
he
know.
has
I don't know
Wi-Fi
much
at his
about
house.
people spreading. North
We don't
American
even know
awesome.
if he even has a computer at his house. But I was told
Hey, Gianni, how you doing?
by Botter he does not have a computer at his house.
Well, how would he know?
When are you going to put it? I'm so sick of this background. Well, Gianni, you may be sick of this background, but at least you got a background. Here. You want something different? Here, try this on precise.
Still gonna be the same old
There's
thing.
a nice background for you. And actually even uses less bandwidth, because that's a static image.
Michelle, the North American Autumn King is ordering me to put the phones on.
I don't know if I can handle the phones right now because of this technology. What's going on here? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
One thing I will say, Michelle, okay, fair enough, right? If you don't want to put the phones on during the day, I totally get that, right? But say it when
Let's
you've
see
got
if
your
we can
weekend
get the
show.
phones. We'll see if we can get it to work. But this has got the bandwidth is so bad. I don't even know if we can get the phones on.
Okay. But say the weekend shows, which are really, I mean, okay, I know they're not quite as late as they used to be, but the 5 o'clock show, I mean, I suppose that's a little bit of a compromise as well. So I think you've done okay in that department. But I think you should leave the phones on for a little bit longer. Okay, I know it's the same people sometimes that phone in, but there are now and
It's
again.
the same callers.
Different...
We know they are.
Yeah, but sometimes there are different ones. That's what I was trying to say.
Sometimes we do get new ones.
Like the guy that was singing to Tiger Kitty and stuff like that, and you know, those sort of things.
He was singing to Michelle.
Speaking of Tiger Kitty, where is Tiger Kitty?
Oh, I forget his name, but I remember the lad you're talking about.
Where is that female cat of ours? Huh? Where is she hiding?
I don't know. You should send her the link to the show, Michelle, like you do everyone else. Maybe just send her the link.
There's Queen of YouTube. Hey,
Queen of YouTube. What's that a link for?
Click it.
Queen of YouTube posts a link. I don't know what that's a link for.
Click it.
YouTube link.
Click it. Find out. Click it.
I'll have to do it on my phone because we can't do it on the desktop.
I'll feed this cat 2 seconds. He's falling star.
Posting a vid for you.
Let's see. Oh, okay. See, Osborne, Mr. Crowley. Okay, it's a music video. All right. Yeah, Aleister Crowley was considered one of the
3
most
best herbs for your waistline.
He was considered one of the most evil persons in the world. I don't know if
Three
he's
dots what for
necessarily.
your waistline?
Was Aleister Crowley really evil?
Background. Well, Gianni might be sick of this background, but at least
Oh wow, you're on a huge delay. If you're already back, if you're back there, yeah, that's a huge delay. It was like a couple minutes ago. Let's refresh the page. And see
Autumn's
what
nice. I don't mind autumn. I don't mind spring either, but summer's just not my season.
Yeah, still got that colored background on there. That's like 4 minutes.
That's
Why do you have such a
interesting.
delay on your YouTube today, Michelle?
What am I gonna do doing today?
You have a delay on your YouTube. There's like a 4-minute delay on your YouTube from where the stream should be at. It's a few minutes behind. Did you put your latency up or something?
That's because of the DDoS shit.
I don't. Oh, the DDoS,
Whatever.
not DDoS. It's called DDoS.
If this really
Stupid.
happened, Michelle, I'm not saying it didn't. I'm not saying it. Either way. But I would phone your internet company up
call.
and just to ask them some questions, just
Call
see
them up.
is there anything going on that's causing this issue before saying it's a DDoS attack and stuff like that.
I've already talked to my phone company. They said there's nothing wrong with their equipment on their side
Right.
at all. Incoming call. Let's see if that works.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Is Edward there?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hi, Ed gave me this number. He said he's out of minutes on his phone. He said I had to call him here. Is this his roommate? Is this Michelle?
This is not his cell phone. He doesn't
No,
have a
he's
cell
already-
phone.
yeah, you got the right number. This is
He's got
that's
a
his
prepaid
roommate, Michelle. He's
shitty
looking for
corporate
Ed.
Plan. He ran out of fucking minutes. He said he's got to use your phone. So you got to go wake his ass up and have him call me back. Understood? Capiche?
He's looking for Ed, Michelle. You got to go wake Ed up.
Sorry, wrong number. No. He hung
No,
up
it's the
on
right
me. I
number.
We're
didn't
looking
hang
for
up on
Ed,
him.
Michelle. It's the right number. He said Ed ran out of minutes and gave him that number. Call him up.
How you doing, Stan? Why don't you go work at Walmart, Greater ABC Pizza? ABC Pizza doesn't need dishwasher right now. Like one of the individuals here in
Trust me,
chat,
Michelle,
he
these
said that the
places
problem
always need
is people,
dishwashers.
they're laying off people left and right now because the stores can't make money.
God. Michelle, I don't believe that because trust me, even in places like I'm in, I end up having to do them. So we do need dishwashers. And
I
there
have
doesn't
done
always
I
be a
have
dishwasher.
done videos in my apartment. You guys have seen them recently. I just did one before Ed came back here. I have done videos in my apartment.
There's nothing worse when somebody says to me, just about to
And it's
leave.
taking
Oh,
a
can you go
nap.
downstairs and help with the kitchen? No. You do it anyway. No, I understand, Michelle, but Michelle, there are things out there. There's plenty of opportunities out there to do. It depends if you're able to do it or not. Of course, I'm not denying that, but
And Michelle, you should be like a security guard. Usually they just sit in a chair all day or just stand around. Maybe a security guard would be a good profession for you.
Does Ed sleep on his
Yep.
back? Yeah. I do two dishes. He spreads wide and far.
Is that awake? I hear a ruckus in the
yeah, I
background.
heard something happening. Yeah.
I hear a commotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Rusty. I don't think
Rusty sleeps with me. Rusty sleeps with Ed. He sleeps
Alright, okay.
also sleep on the
That's fine,
floor
Rusty.
by us. So yeah, he's a regular.
So where is Rusty just now? What's Rusty doing?
What is supposed to know what Rusty's doing?
Yeah, just now.
Well, before he came on the show, he came up and was with me for a while, and then he got off. I think he went over to his chair. Let's see. No, I can't really see him on the chair. Probably went back outside again. Weather's nice today, so
Johnny, don't put thoughts like that. No.
Do you think Rusty could teach Ed how to use ugly typo?
Oh my god. What a thought. What a thought.
How many people?
You probably would use it, actually.
I don't know how many people are in Heirloom.
You probably miss it. Like it does the toilet.
Yeah, hence the bath, you know.
Ed got mad when I talked about his situation with his dingleberries. I said,
Yeah, we know, Michelle, we know.
I only imagine.
I said, well, you have to make sure when you're douching your butt to make sure that there's nothing in the douche
I don't want to
area
think
when you're
about
done.
myself.
I don't get why you just don't use toilet paper. It's really weird.
Speaking
Yeah,
of Rusty,
it's
he
just
just
like
came over here now. Hi, Rusty, the cat.
You'll have to clean it off. And you have to put something against it, you know?
Let me get Rusty on camera. Everybody likes Rusty the cat. Rusty,
I don't, Michelle. I'm not a fan of Rusty.
there
not
you
a
are.
fan.
You don't like Rusty?
No, I'm not. Not a fan.
Okay. I mean, Rusty
Yeah.
doesn't bother me too much. You know, he's okay.
Hi,
I feel
Rusty.
bad for him. He's got to survive on bugs and drink gutter water, and Ed's like, you know, bathtub dingleberry water. I feel bad, you know.
Oh, I'm not into
Death at this
dogs.
point would be best
Sorry.
for him. But just one man's opinion. You know. One cat to another.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not a fan though.
Michelle, Stan was trying to talk to you.
Okay.
He was saying, would anybody be interested in a Saturday night Ed stream on the porch?
Hmm.
With Ed answering all the questions asked of him.
I don't know if he'd be able to handle that.
I got 10 people so far right
I
now.
think you might be right.
When he gets that interrogation light on him, he just crumbles and gets upset and belligerent, and lethargic.
Since Michelle is ignoring the chat, would somebody here be interested
Yeah, I've
in
already
a
asked
Saturday
the
night
question.
Ed in the porch stream? I can't get Ed in the porch either because Ed doesn't want to stream. He will not stream. No matter how much I ask him to stream, he's like, yeah, I don't want to stream. I don't want to deal with those nasty people.
Well, just have him on your channel, Michelle, instead of him streaming.
No, because that won't work either. He doesn't want to do anything on YouTube. He wants nothing to do with YouTube. He said that himself. I'm just telling you what he told me.
Right, okay.
He wants nothing to do with YouTube anymore. He said there's too many morons and buffoons on it. That's not actually honest, Ed, because the truth is there are some good people on YouTube, like the 8-Bit Guy and BigClive.com, Mr. Beast, Garage 54, a lot of good websites, technical videos, try to do educational things, a lot of gamers on YouTube, a lot of fun games to watch. Same thing with Twitch.
Oh, that needs me 2 seconds.
Queen of YouTube says, Michelle, you have too much of the TV news hysteria. If you go out Main Street, financial crisis far less severe than they might seem less severe. But I'll tell you a secret. I went to Stop and Shop just to buy a bag of cat litter, and they only had like one bag of cat litter in stock. They had scoopable cat litter, but bad cat litter was hard to find. Even the generic clay stuff. So, which is generic clay stuff at all. Tidy Cat, not Tidy Cat, Fresh Step cat litter, because they didn't have any of the store brand cat litter in the 20-pound bag.
Yeah, but does it have to be branded? Can't you just buy a generic version of it? You know? Because I was buying...
I usually buy the generic, yeah.
Right. Because I was buying a brand called Thomas. That's what it's literally called, Thomas. And it was doubling in price almost. Now you can't even
The
get
phones are on right now, in case you didn't know that.
it. So it's like a case of just buying... I mean, cat litter's cat litter at the end of the day.
Pretty much, I would agree.
You know?
Some's better quality than others, but
Yeah,
at the end
true.
of the day, it all absorbs and You know,
Mhm.
good job done.
Yeah, it definitely is better to bath off.
I don't know who it was, but they said they ran out of cat litter and they were gonna use rice. I'm like, are you fucking out of your mind?
What?
Actually, you could use dirt if you really had to.
Yeah, but if you're using rice, Michelle, I mean that's gonna swell up like massively. You know?
No, I wouldn't use rice.
Say, I'm inviting you around for some chili con carne. It's like, oh, the rice is already prepared. You know, it's just like it's so stupid.
Yeah, that's weird. I'd never heard of it.
Oh, it's strange that one.
I don't think it
It's-
was a good cat owner, so it,
No. I think you there's something there.
Michelle, how often do you scoop Rusty's litter box?
No,
No, you don't scoop it at all.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I said how often do you scoop?
I thought you were gonna say we are gonna show it on camera.
No, I was asking how often you scoop it. His box.
About once a day usually.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
Gianni is.
And
I
I
think
change out the
Michelle's
litter as
happening.
needed. I got to change the litter out today
Good.
actually because.
Good job, Michelle. That's what I like to hear. What about Andrew there?
Eh,
I don't scoop it at all. I just throw the whole thing out. And I just
Oh, you just
put more
change
in.
it all out. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I can't stand even touching anything like that. You know,
Gotcha.
I don't do shit. You know.
Yep.
I talk it sometimes, but I don't do it.
Fair enough.
well, it's better that at least we got some internet so you can at least see something.
My problem is it's not just the shit. It's I don't like this the.
Right
I've
now,
mentioned
I'm
this
only
before,
getting
the-
out
The spectrum
84
cat
kilobits
mutant
per
is horrible.
second.
It's horrible. And it just makes me like gag and stuff like that now. I'm sorry. No thanks.
Yeah, I hear you.
But she's good. I mean, you know, she she doesn't give me too much problems. Yeah, but the smell of that stuff is horrible. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
But you got to keep on top of it. You can't just let it overflow. And I've seen. I remember
true.
this girl in Edinburgh, and I remember I went to her house, and she literally would wait until the last minute, and this thing was piling up. I thought, and she's like, "Oh, here, we can go into the kitchen." And I was like, "No, I don't think so. No, I can't do it." And she was looking at me like I had two heads or something. I said, "It's not you. It's just the cat. It's the cat litter box." I mean.
Well, I found that baking soda works pretty good as a decenter of the cat box. So you can put that in with the regular cat litter every so often. It'll help to neutralize the ammonia in it.
Yeah, maybe they've got like versions that sort of eliminate the cat odor or something, you know. But I don't know. I've never seen.
They
them.
do have that, but sometimes you just gotta use what you got. Which is
Yeah, I give you.
baking soda is still dirt cheap, so just buy a couple, 2-pound boxes of it and just have it in your pantry. You can use it for cooking too. Out on the porch.
There you go.
I can see live streams on my backup channel. Okay, Michelle won't be involved at all.
Michelle, you'd hate that though.
What's that?
You'd have to have little segments where you could talk, just for maybe like 10 minutes, maybe or so, maybe. Stan's idea is a good one. Maybe just have an Ed show, But
The only thing I
would
never
have,
got
like,
into doing yet was shorts. And the reason I never did shorts is because, first of all, you cannot do shorts on the desktop, which is kind of more stupid of YouTube.
I didn't know.
Some people just want to do a short video on the thing. SWR living through the Great Depression in 1929 in the street in New York City.
I was told, Michelle, that shorts don't actually give you viewing time either. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but apparently they don't.
Actually, they're trying to change that now.
Okay.
So they can be monetized. That's the new plan. Also, they want to reduce to get monetization down to 2,000 hours and 500 subscribers. because YouTube is wondering if maybe they made the bar a little too high for some channels. No, YouTube, I think you got that kind of wrong. I think we killed it for a lot of people was the fact is that you won't allow mobile streaming. Okay, hold on a minute. Go ahead.
There is no rebound. You are not being hacked. There is no rebound.
Hello?
You are not being hacked. There is no rebound.
I can barely hear you.
Because you have extremely cheap internet service, probably less than $100 per month. There is no rebound to hack. Please remove.
Thanks, call back when your phone is fixed. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, okay, when it comes to the YouTube Shorts thing, right? Okay, they maybe don't directly give you...
Or not SWR. Well, they say we could be entering another greater depression because of what the Federal Reserve is doing.
Hey, we got depressed enough when Joe Biden came over here the other day.
Joe Biden's fucking everything up!
Well, he was here the other day. Not in his house, but he was in the country. And then he left.
Him and the Federal Reserve Chairman, was it Powell? Was it? Not Janet Yellen, the other one. The Polonos, whatever his name.
Andrew, I'm right. Better late than never, though, right?
Short. Oh, we're really messing it up.
Yeah, better late than never.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Michelle, Joe Biden was in the country for the funeral, for this extended funeral. And but not for him, but, you know, I mean, in general, it's nice to have things getting back to sort of like not talking about it, having it on the news and stuff.
Oh, yeah, did you hear about the situation with Texas? Texas has upheld a Texas law forbidding social media companies from censoring people's chats and communications on Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, etc., etc. Yep. So there's a law in Texas that says that these companies are not allowed to censor you. And the court in Texas upheld it, saying that is correct. Even though the media companies wanted to allow them to continue to censor people. They think it's going to go to the Supreme Court because it's becoming more of a national issue. So for right now in the state of Texas, you're safe. But if you're not in Texas, you got to have a censor in the band.
I saw the thing about people in Denver, Colorado, getting $12,000, like people on the streets and things like that, to basically get themselves going again. But I don't think it's going to work because there's so many people in the same boat. So, and they're going to waste that money on.
Oh yeah, 100%. They're blowing that fucking money real fast on dumb shit. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's a stupid idea. We're wasting enough money as it is, you know. But to do that, it's even crazier, you know. It's just piling on the more problems we've already got.
Now, for those people on the emergency pandemic relief program, I hate to tell you, October is going to be your last month. This is my opinion, given what Biden himself has said, that he declares the pandemic to be a thing of the past. So,
it's not just him, Michelle, to be fair. I mean, WHO actually said it's pretty much over now as well. But they're sort of all in together, so maybe...
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying is that for people that were depending on those food stamps because of the higher prices, they're going to find themselves without that additional money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that sucks. The farmers benefit from it too because more people buying your products. You know.
Yeah.
If things get as they are now, things that went up in bright a lot in the store. For example, Ed said to me, he said yesterday, he said, the stuff I bought today, last year I could have bought for $100 in food stamps. Everything is getting up to like $160.
Michelle, you should see. I mean, it's the same for everybody else. It's not just one person. It's like say for example, gas bill back in a few months ago. It's crazy now what it's going to be. You know, an electric bill. It's just
Oh,
you
yeah.
put your washing machine on for a while, and it's like you know the difference when you see these things. And this is just the beginning. Hopefully this doesn't last for long, but I think we shot ourselves in the foot as well with when it comes to giving money out to other countries, which we should be giving money to. I'm not just talking about my country.
At this point, unfortunately, between the stream going up and the Google Meets, we're probably using close to a 450 kilobits per second right now.
That's not bad.
Yeah, Michelle gives them a like I know a lot of like companies will palm you off saying, "Oh no, it's there's something going on here in terms of your internet. Maybe just check this." They'll get you to check your wiring. They'll say, "You make sure you got this plugged in properly."
I checked the internet. Everything
Michelle,
is fine in here, in the building. It's fine. Okay, I checked that.
That's what I'm saying, Michelle. If you let me finish, you've got to sometimes keep on at these people to make sure you get either an engineer out or something like that. I know it's very difficult to get nowadays, but
the problem is that it does not occur when I'm not streaming. As I can be uploading videos, I'll get full upload speed, fine.
Okay, what?
Okay, let me finish. I tested it. Okay, it's not my computer, because that's fine too, because when I plug it into T-Mobile, I can get full speed, not a problem, even at 720p, even 1080p.
Well, what to do is, Michelle, tell them you're going to go to another company if nothing's resolved, and get somebody out. That's the way I do it.
The problem is there is no other company. That's just it. There is no other company.
One internet company?
There's gotta be.
The cable company's not an option either. Their service is just as bad. Alright.
It has to be. Is AT&T not still a thing over there?
You don't have AT&T, Michelle, in Connecticut?
No, it's Frontier.
I'm gonna type in. Let's see here. Let's do a Google search, Michelle. Here. Let's see here. Home internet in Winsted, Connecticut.
So you're not happy with the Federal Reserve Winsted? It's not a matter of bringing the inflation down. Let's be honest here. The way they're doing it is not the right answer. Okay? It's not the right answer. I mean, it's good if you want to encourage people to save money, which is good. Because if you increase interest rates, that means people are going to put more money in the bank, which is good too.
Well, this might be a little tester. If you say to Ed, you try streaming and see if the same problem happens with him. That way you'll know that it's not.
You know what? I'll tell you a secret. I will do a private live stream after this is over, and I bet the internet will be fine, 100% fine. If it's a private live stream, I bet we won't have a problem.
Okay.
Going through Restream.io on the YouTube side of it, turning off this Twitch side of it, and just make it a private stream, I bet the internet will be fine.
Top 3 internet providers in Winston, Connecticut. They got 3 of them right here. 3 different internet providers, Michelle, for Winston, Connecticut. You got Spectrum.
What's this shit?
You got You got T-Mobile, and you got Frontier. So there's 3 different options right there.
Yeah, but the problem is the T-Mobile one is what I got, but I don't have the home internet. I have something different, which is my hotspot, so I can carry it with me.
Maybe you should look into the home internet package.
Did you know that all of them are getting the same internet backhaul is going through the same fiber optic cable at the central office?
Cool.
Yep. They're all getting the same backhaul.
Yeah, it looks like...
That's great.
Oh, okay.
All right, enough on the internet talk. It's starting to depress me.
All right, Joe.
Weather coming up in the next few days is going to be nice and cooler, which it's been nice the last few. And at CBS, maybe I'll go for some lunch as well.
What are you gonna have for lunch today?
Sounds nice.
Yeah, you probably could quit YouTube, and you probably wouldn't have a problem.
I got you, Andrew. Michelle, what are you gonna have for lunch today? What are you thinking for lunch? Hey, Jojo, Michelle, what are you thinking for lunch today? Are you
probably just gonna have some pizza, maybe?
Oh, some stolen pizza. Fair enough.
No, I buy the pizza. You know that.
Oh, okay. You should steal it, Michelle, and just say, "Excuse me, ma'am, just keep walking." You know, oh, I didn't hear you. You know, take it to these big corporations, Michelle. You know,
let's get the Berg show on here today. Let's get Berg's on. Why not? I haven't had him on lately.
I gotta get her a stolen pizza.
When did he say that?
He said that to me over on Kermit and Friends forum.
Oh.
Let's get Tiger Kitty on.
They say forbidden.
No, my internet's fine. I checked my internet connection. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to test it later on by doing a private upload stream and see how that goes. Yeah. I'm going to do a private upload stream later today and see if that works any better.
Well, make mistakes when we're kids. But yeah, I was the only time I got in trouble. And I was, 13 years old. And I stole
Let's get Tiger
packet
Kitty
of
on
gums in my juice.
Yeah, I've done the same. Like you said, we've all done it, things when we were younger.
The funniest thing was, right, and one of my friends said this to me like a few months ago. He says, "I remember you still saying, oh, that was so easy,' and then 2 seconds later, this guy's dragging me to the office."
Not as easy as you thought.
Oh, Christ. But no, they just put the frighteners up you, and that was it.
Yeah.
Taking me back to school, flanked by 2 police officers. A really good look.
C has already done to our environment, our social environment, never mind our economic environment. Mojo says, Bergs, do go live. I'll be back. Just had a personal... Okay. No, it's an attack. It's not bad internet. I reset the router already this morning. It's not the internet.
Well, again, Michelle, it could be something on Frontier's end. I know when my internet goes out, I'll call.
Oh, it could be, but it's hard to say. It's outside of my building. I can't do much about that.
Right. That's why you should call the company and see if it's
I agree
outside of the building. Like when I call, they'll say, "Oh, there's an internet outage in your area. It'll be fixed in 30 minutes."
Internet outages are a little easier to fix because it's consistently down, but this is not. The engineer basically was pulling their hair out because they didn't know how to shut down the DDoS attackers.
It's known that's the case.
And they saw how my router was being hammered, and they said, "There's nothing we can do to stop that."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just known if that's the actual case, Michelle. I mean, as I said earlier on, it's like, okay, it maybe looks suspicious.
The reason I don't do StreamYards is 2 reasons. Number 1, it doesn't provide closed captioning support for me. Number
I'm fine,
two,
Joseph. I'm
it
sorry.
also limits me to only 20 hours of streaming a month on the free one. Oh yeah, there's number three. It does not protect you from porn bombing. Okay, I don't want to deal with all three of those. You can use Michelle could easily use YouTube's own streaming software too. I have a couple times, but then I can't stream to at the same time I can't stream to Twitch.
You're your only viewer on Twitch, Michelle. You never have any viewers on Twitch. I don't know why you stream to Twitch. Like, you're the only viewer in your channel. Like currently, right now, you have one viewer, and it's you.
They give people donations since it doesn't pay. You're talking about Twitter or Twitch? Twitch does. I don't even know how Twitch pays me, honestly. I didn't even get asked out to enter my bank account information or anything. Right, and Frontier said they will not give me a new IP address. So Frontier said they will not give me a new IP address, but I can use my T-Mobile and I don't have that problem. But I have to upgrade my T-Mobile plan back to 100 gigabytes per month. So you act like all your problems are
which is good. And the fridge. Apart from that meat at the top.
AT&T went out when Frontier took over. Yeah. Well, AT&T was a bit better than Frontier is. That's no lie. Frontier is not that great.
It's special good internet service.
The way I see it, at least we're getting the show up.
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back to ruin your lives. Nah, not really. Hey Krista, how you doing?
Yeah.
So how was the laundry and shop expedition, Michelle?
It was okay. We just Ed insisted we sit in the laundromat while laundry washed, because he didn't want to have to come back and pick it out of the dryer or wash. So we ended up sitting there. The owner of the laundromat apparently was having a bad day because he was looking at us kind of sour, like, you three people gonna sit at the table and yak all day? Like, I wanted, if I had told me this earlier, I would have said to the guy next to me, said, look. So we sat in the laundromat the whole time while the stuff washed. And then afterwards, we went to Stop and Shop and got some quick things for the house.
Right.
I came home about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Excuse me.
I have unlimited calling, text, and data for 65 months while consumer select. Good for you. I would have something like that too with T-Mobile, but I got a few more extras on my phone plan.
Sure, that doesn't seem so bad. That seems a decent price. That seems a decent deal, to be honest.
It is a decent deal. I got something similar with my plan too.
Right. It's just the fact that it's not working so well, for you just now.
We tried Spectrum. I've tried Spectrum Internet through a neighbor next door, letting me connect in with her Wi-Fi, and it was terrible. We were getting horrible bit rates, download and upload rates.
What's the main phone company over there in Scotland, Andrew?
It's Sky or Virgin.
Oh, okay. Virgin Mobile. I've heard of them. Yeah.
What about the home phone line?
I'm with Sky.
Sky.
Okay, Sky. So it's not British Telecom?
Yeah, there is BT, British Telecom as well, but there's certain parts of Scotland they can't reach fibre optics, obviously because of The
Okay.
Highlands you can't really get so much. But I'm on the East Coast, so it's fine. My brother gets better internet than I do, but I mean my internet's fine.
Because the hotspot does not stink. It's brand new. And I get the fastest rate I can get on it. What since T-Mobile throttled everybody down on the hotspots down to almost the same speed as Frontier.